Drew, you killed this shit. Drew, you killed this shit.
What it do, world? It's your boy Hollywood Mike T, aka Mike T, aka Multi-Man T, and this is in the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast. Ooh, I know you missed us. I know you missed our faces. I know you missed our takes. I know you missed Jay Will. I know you missed King Mel. Ooh, yes sir, we here. Hey man, this is 613 Faye. If you didn't know, we in our 6th year. Celebrate our 6th year with us all year. And all you got to do is hit that like and subscribe button. Show us some love. Show us some support. But again, this is the Four Corner Boys. Foes up. Quads. Disown. Amen. Coming in that red corner. All the way from the district. Well, he's not really from the district. But he's from PG. Because if you say, about 15 years ago, Jay Will, you said the district for a PG dude. They was on your head. Now they got this fake DMV stuff. DMV love. DMV love. I hate it. You got your boy, G. Will. What's up, player?
What's good, Mike? Good to see you, Mel.
Hey, good to
back, baby.
Good to see you, man. And coming from the black corner, he from the same place Biggie from. Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Don't live there no more. He like Uncle Elroy. He got his cash. It was gone. That's why he the king around here. King Mel, what's up, baby?
Hey man, just happy to be back. 2026, Four Corners is back, and we here to make an impact.
Yes, sir. Hey, for those that's been waiting for this show to come back, and those that have been like, where you ain't been? Well, I've been busy being Coach Drip. And if you didn't know, we out here lit in these streets. Jay Will has been playing his harmonica. He's a masterful harmonica player. I went to go see him down the Kennedy Center. He was playing his harmonica. I was like, damn, dog, we should do a podcast about your harmonica. King Mel was coming up with, he was on the 2K26 staff. And yeah, man, we back, man. We back each and every week, each and every Monday. We got a new show letting y'all know what's going down in wrestling from the fans' perspective, not from like Dave Metzer. We're not him. What's another one of them, King Man? What's another one of them wrestling pundits?
Who, Sean Ross?
Nah, the bad ones. Is he a bad one?
He could be iffy at times.
Okay, Sean Ross was another one.
Shit, I don't even.
What's that dude? Sapp? Last name Sapp? What's that nigga name?
Yeah, Sean. I thought it was Sean Ross Sapp. Whatever.
Oh yeah, that is a Sean. I don't keep up with that.
Oh, we ain't them. Okay, we ain't them. And if you look at our screens, we don't look like them either.
No, we
But
don't.
if you listen to the audio, Jay Will could fit in with them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, he could fit in with them a little bit. But hey, man, we back. There's a lot of wrestling that we missed. We're going to touch up on some of it. Some of it we're going to leave alone because it happened in the past. For example, we would not be talking about John Cena. He's done. There's nothing to talk about him. However, Undertaker, hey, bruh, did you see what happened to Hogan punk ass? You got to relax, bro. You about to mess up 70 years of the dead man. You about to be a dead man, all right. The Undertaker is about to be dead. I'm letting you know right now. That like not dead like physically dead, but your legacy, man. Dude, shut up. Like, because remember, y'all, I'm just gonna briefly say this. Remember when Hogan came out and everybody booed him? And matter of fact, on this show, we talked about it. And I said the reason why they didn't boo Undertaker was because he ain't. Hey, bro. Ice picking everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Ice dude looked at me kind of weird when I'm driving down the street. You know what I'm saying? And you sit up here talking about Mick and Kevin Nash are wrong. Hey, bro, listen. From the bottom of my heart, Undertaker. My era of wrestling and just people is getting destroyed. Can't eat no more pudding pops. Can't rip your shirt off. Can't tell anybody, take that, take that. You can't do any of that. Just shut up, dog. Whatever happened to politics being your opinion and staying in your household? Anyway, let's get to the show. Hey, man, we have a new WWE Universal Champion. His name, the Scottish Warrior. His name, the Chosen One. Speaking of which, taking it back to the Undertaker, Vince got canceled, bro. Shut up. But anyway, the Chosen One. Drew Timothy McIntyre is the new WWE Universal Champion. And they kicked it off the other day on SmackDown with his championship celebration. Hey, Cody, he ain't just take your championship. He took your pyro too. Because, man, sheesh. We got people that can't even eat, and they spend all this money on pyro. Oh, my goodness. Jesus. I think when WWE, before I get to one of you guys, I think before WWE, what they thought when they brought pyro back, AEW did it so, like, over the top. WWE said, we're going to show you what real pyro is. Hey, we're going to kick it off with our longest tenured person here, Jay Will. What do you think about Drew McIntyre being the WWE Universal Champion, brother?
It's been a long time coming. The man has been doing some fun work, like his feud with CM Punk. Like he went as to the way he's gone about this run as of right now. He deserved it. How long he's going to hold on to that belt, who knows? But I'm loving the fact that he won. His Twitter post, him laying in the bed, cuddled up with the belt, dog. Funny, hilarious stuff. Congratulations to him. Proud of him.
What do you think about him winning though?
I missed part of the match because sleep was a thing, but I caught the highlights of him. Happy for the man.
Okay, so if you're new to this show, we usually make jokes about each other on this show. Jay Will, he won the belt at 11 o'clock in the afternoon.
I didn't watch. I was at work, bro. I was at work, and then when I
That
watched
is
it,
right. You do have a job. You do have a job. That's good. Good. Just to let y'all know, this is not the unemployment podcast. We have jobs here. Just to let y'all know, that's a good point. I didn't think about that one.
Hey, real quick, before we go on, when they in Europe, bro, and when they be out of the country, bro, them airing the shows at the time, and then we have to get it later. Like, bro, that hurts when you get on the internet, you be scrolling, then you see new champion. I'm like, dog, like I wanted to watch this in action, bro.
And see, the thing that pisses me off about that is, it used to be, long as you stayed off of Twitter, you're good.
Yeah.
Now, it don't matter what social media platform you get on. You can get on TikTok. Somebody got the wow, 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 with the background music. And he like, damn it, man, I wanted to watch the show. God damn. Like, why? Why can't you just wait? Like, either way, Drew McIntyre, the champion. King Mel, what you think about this? I thought, you're not a Drew fan, are you? You're a Drew fan, right?
I'm not a Drew fan, but I respect his body of work.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense. So
that makes sense.
In this current time, as Jay Will, if I could piggyback over what Jay Will said, yes, he does deserve it from the work that he's been putting in since becoming a bad guy. Since CM Punk actually came back to the WWE to now, yes, we seen him win the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania, but it was only for like 5 minutes and some change.
Less than that.
It's even, and that was even like, that even felt like a good moment when he won that. But this one, to do it in the UK, the first SmackDown of 2026.
Yep.
And you got to think about who he beat. Mr. America. Mr. I am WWE. Cody Rhodes, like
No, Cody Raheem. Bro.
Cody Raheem Rhodes.
The guy that brought down Roman.
Yeah. And now look, Drew McIntyre's got the belt. But I just like the fact that now Drew is kind of in the middle of like a three-way story, it feels like.
And we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that before you.
But
yeah.
And just as I am the guy that's ruining y'all as far as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram goes. King Man always got something coming out. So if you missed it, it's me. I'm posting it.
Okay. My opinion, I think that Triple H, the H'ter, he's doing a great job with this, having it done in somewhere overseas, out the blue. I don't think anybody before this match, especially when they announced it was 3 stages of hell, no one thought that Drew was going to win realistically, because Cody in 3 stages of hell match, he's heaven, so he's going to prevail most times. That's how they portray him. Like he's like wrestling Jesus. I don't know. I would love to see, because I don't really like Unreal, but I would love to see this on Unreal, like how they came up with this. That would be pretty dope to see. Like, was it a last minute thing? Who thought of it? Whose idea it was? There's dirt sheets that say whose idea it is. We don't talk about dirt sheets on here because they're sheets. So why would we talk about something that's dirty? It makes no sense. But as King Mel alluded to, they're in a 3-way, and Cody lost, but somebody came back. His name, Fatu. Hey man, let me just say this about my guy. For a minute, we've been doing this show, and when we was like years ago, some of us on this show knew who he was, and we really wanted him to come to the WWE, and we couldn't wait till he got to the WWE. And I want to this is just the question I just randomly had off the top of my head. Has WWE used this guy in a great way since he's been in WWE? Just yes or no, J. Will?
Yes.
Mel?
Absolutely.
Okay. So Jacob Fatu is now within a love triangle between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, which I'm kind of confused because I thought it would have been Obi based on the way that the last couple of weeks things have been going on. But Jacob Fatu is now in a 3-way situation with Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. But before we get to Cody, where do you see them? Where do you see guys going, Jacob and Cody? I'm gonna start with you, King Mel.
It shouldn't be no issue between Jacob and Cody if I'm really looking at it. Cody caused this issue in my eyes because Jacob came in there to beat down Drew McIntyre because we allegedly assume there's no video footage yet, but we assuming Drew McIntyre was the one that put Jacob on the shelf.
Yeah.
And then Cody, being Mr. America, can't mind his business, gonna go ahead and stop Jacob while he's beating on Drew. You could have climbed out the cage, came back around, and then stopped him from doing all of that. You would still been champion. But you know what?
Yeah.
You get what you deserve. You don't want to mind your business? All right. You gonna get some of this ass whooping too.
Yeah. Jay Will.
I agree with King Mel. Cody lost the Raheem part at that specific moment because he wanted to jump in. He became Cody Ken Rhodes, stepped up, not minding his business. You know, things happen. We'll see how this goes from this point onward, but nah, he should just sat back and watch. Just sit back and watch.
Okay. Are you interested in seeing a Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu singles match?
Yes.
Okay, what about you, King Mel?
Yeah, I am.
And where do you guys think this is going to go? Like, do you think we're going to get a 3-way match between them three, or are we going to get some Cody and Jacob matches, Cody and another Drew rematch, or Drew and Jacob match. What you guys think?
You want to go first, Jay? Will?
I'll go first. I think we'll see some matches with Cody and Jacob, but I personally don't see them like on pay-per-views or anything. I honestly just see the bigger matches with Jacob and Drew on the bigger shows, the more important events. Please, I'm praying that they don't put that stuff on like any Saturday night main event, none of that nonsense. I don't want to see that.
Okay. Now, when is the next Saturday night main event?
Coming up soon.
Coming up soon, right?
Yeah, because they have the Fatal 4-Way to see who's going to face Drew McIntyre at Royal Rumble at the Saturday night main event.
And Royal Rumble's at the end of this month. That's right. So,
yep.
So we got it. But that's next. It's probably next week then.
Yeah, most likely.
It's probably next week, Saturday night main event. Listen, they cooked with this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. They cooked with this one. I don't think anyone saw Drew. Well, two things. I don't think anyone saw Drew winning, and I don't think that any of us knew that Jacob was cleared to come back yet. So they got us really good. This when they talk about WWE booking, this isn't one of those situations where WWE booking is not doing its job. They did their job, pretty dope, and I can't wait to see where they go with this. Cannot wait to see where they go with this.
I think they're gonna go in a triple threat match with this at Mania. If they can extend it properly, they can go into a triple threat match by Mania. But I think a match at Elimination Chamber between Jacob and Cody's gonna happen, where it's maybe a two-way draw or something like that. Like they both pin each other or they both get counted out.
I can see that. Or I can see Cody not being, and I see them going in a different direction. And Cody not being in WrestleMania at all. Well, not at all, but not the top guy. Maybe they may go with Drew. Who knows? We'll see. They did a really good job of building Cody Rhodes. I mean, he got a good podcast, by the way. I'm not gonna give him any plug. I'm not gonna tell you where you can find it or anything of that nature. But it's a good podcast. From what I've listened to and things of that nature.
Nice conversations up there.
Yeah, nice conversations up there. Cody's getting old, man. It's coming up to be, about that time he got to go chill with Brandy, and he got 2 daughters now, right?
I believe he has 2 kids now.
Yeah, 2. I don't think he has a son.
For somebody that's doing movies, he's working a whole lot on WWE, bro. I see him a whole lot. He's supposed to be in a movie.
That's the difference between him and Roman.
Yeah, seriously.
Roman gets his time off, and he's time like the Bernie Mac joke. White people, they get their break. They go eat their little cheese sandwich, and they get right back to work. Black people, when we break, we break.
Right.
Anywho, hey man, we're gonna move over to Raw, and it's not really much to talk about on Raw. The Judgment Day keep messing with Finn. They keep making Finn seem like Finn don't matter. Finn ain't won a heavyweight championship since the first Universal Championship. And that girl Morgan, my baby mama, she keep talking bad about Finn, and I'm getting sick of it. I don't know if you guys are watching right now. If you guys are watching, the game already happened. I'm sorry, this is not the Man Cave Sports Podcast, but the Seattle Seahawks is kicking the 49ers ass right now. I'm sorry. It's in my background. Bruh, it's 14-0 already. Anywho, getting back to Finn. Finn ain't shit. Sorry for Finn. He ain't shit. Dirty Dom, 2-belt Dom. Pretty good, man, as far as that goes. But we got Finn versus CM Punk. The match. I don't think these guys ever faced each other, right?
Not that I know of.
Finn came in right when Punk was leaving back in 2014, correct?
Finn came in. I thought he came in 16 or 17 because he was in NXT.
He came in a little bit after Punk was gone. So
Punk was gone.
Yep. Right. And We've never seen these two. It'll be a delight to see these two in, in the ring together. They're going to get their chance coming up. If you're watching this or you listen to this later on today, they'll be facing off again. Real quick, King Mel, what do you think about this match? What do you think? I mean, WWE is definitely not going to give us two surprises like that. So
You
I
may
got
be right. You may be right on that. I do got Punk winning, but if I'm gonna be realistic, I don't believe CM Punk actually needs the title at this point, this given time. But it will be a feel good moment for Finn to at least hold the belt for a week. I'm just saying, like, he worked so hard. Think about it. I believe the Universal title was either created between like at least 9+ years,
yes,
somewhere between there.
yep.
The very first winner, and ain't never been back in the scene, seen the title. The closest he came, he tripped over the top rope as the demon. He tripped over the top rope.
That's
That
right.
Against Roman, yeah.
Against Roman, that weird.
Yep. So,
No damn sense.
like, if we
Yeah,
being
that match
real,
didn't.
if we gonna be realistic, it would feel good to see all the hard work, everything that he has done since there, and you can see like he's just been going out there. Whatever decision he made, he lived with every decision. So, if he could win this title and get it off of CM Punk, I think the world would rejoice for a degree because it's like this man worked really, 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 really hard
And
to
he stayed.
finally win it. Like we don't see all different versions of Finn Balor. We seen Finn Balor before the tattoos, after the tattoos, bald head, demon, non-demon, demon tripping over himself. We seen all these versions, demon with the staples in his head, and he still keep showing back up to the job and doing the best he can. So I would love for him to win the opportunity. I don't think he gets it, but I wouldn't be upset if he does get it.
Hey, Finn in that match, the lights flickered.
Yeah.
See,
Like Papa Shango.
that's the problem. That's the problem right there. What you just said. The man, remember, in the middle of the match, he was do 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 do, and I think he had a chainsaw at one point. Like he was just going crazy.
I tell you one thing. Finn is the absolute definition of loyalty. Because if Finn would have left and went to AEW by now, he would have had 18 championships by now.
Mm-hmm.
He's the definition of loyalty, man. He's been there. He's been in WWE. You know, it's funny that this is going off for a second. It's funny because that crop of WWE stars that came in around that same time, the Sami Zayns, the Kevin Owens, the some more people, but y'all get what I'm saying. Those guys are elder statesmen in WWE now, and we watched their whole WWE career. Um, for me, I've been watching wrestling for a long time, and it's very rare when we get to see. It's not rare, but it's interesting that we get to watch. Like for example, I didn't get to watch all of Hogan's career. You know what I mean? I didn't get to watch all of Ultimate Warrior's career. I got to watch pretty much all of Brett's career, pretty much all of Sean's career, but there was that time period before Sean got to even WWE where Sean was doing his thing. And I didn't even get to watch that. You know what I mean? I didn't know who Sean Hickenberry or Hickenberg or whatever the hell his name is. I didn't get to watch that. You know what I'm saying? So for a Finn or a Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn, or I know I'm missing some people because there's a lot of people. I mean, Aleister Black that left came back, and there's a lot of other people that we getting to watch their WWE career. Let me ask y'all this question: Finn Balor.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Jay Will, what do you think about this Finn and Punk feud?
I'm going to agree and echo with King Mel. I would not mind if if Finn Balor didn't win, because it would be good to give, CM Punk a decent run, at least a month or two before he loses the title. But I also wouldn't be mad because, again, Finn Balor, like we talked about, Finn Balor's last time he actually sniffed a Universal big title like that was against Roman, and that match ended in ridiculousness with the rope breaking when he was on the top rope. So, like, yeah, he's done some great work with the Judgment Day. So it would be cool to see him get another title run, like a singles title, because he had the he had undisputed. Did he have undisputed, or was it just one of the titles? One of the tag.
It was both.
It was both. Yeah, it was both.
It was both. So yeah,
he had the undisputed with Priest, and then JD he had the World Heavyweight Tag Team title.
Yeah. So it would be good to see him get another singles title run. To be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised they never even thought about putting him on, like, a U.S. or IC title belt, like a whole little situation there too.
He held it.
But then again, around the same time, like Gunther had title, Jay had title. Like, they had a lot of key people involved there. So
he had runs with one of them.
Both. He had runs with both.
He had runs with
him. I remember the last time he was the IC champion. I know that's when it had the white strap on it.
Yes.
So, but the last time that he was the United States champion was around the time when Gunther was first winning the IC champion. So, I want to say like WrestleMania 39. Yeah. The last one, the very first match Roman and Cody headlined at WrestleMania, Finn was the U.S. champion at that time.
That's the one where he came in with the gay pride, right?
What, for the Intercontinental champion?
It was 39 was when he fought Edge. That was when he fought Edge in the cage match, and he ended up getting the splinters in the back.
Matter of fact, yeah, you're right, Jay. Will, you're right. So it must have been
38.
Was it 38? Which one was it with Stone Cold main event? The very last Stone Cold
that was 38 because he fought Kevin Owens in that.
Yep.
That was the first one back. No, that was the second worst one. Because 37 was in Florida, 38 was in Texas, 39 Vegas,
in Hollywood,
LA, 40 was in Vegas, and then this year Vegas.
So, because he was definitely on the SmackDown before the WrestleMania as the U.S. champion, and nobody cared. Nobody cared when he was the U.S. champion. That's the problem.
That's what I'm about to say. He did have a run at a mid card championship, but I forgot the actual date. But either way, shouts out to him. And what I was saying, what I meant by, so for those that might have been confused, what I was saying about Shawn Michaels and others is there's a whole career that these people have before they get to WWE. Mm-hmm. There is no Bullet Club without the straight shooter, Prince Devitt. And to see what he's done from there, like, if you really think about it, he's the only one that hasn't leaned into, or them having to till recently, them talking about him being the leader of the Bullet Club. So, for example, when Cody came back, they listed all his accolades and they talked about how Cody went and did his thing elsewhere, blah, blah, blah. Talked about Cody being a Bullet Club member. When they talk about AJ, they talk about how AJ was the leader of the Bullet Club at some point. Tama, they talked about Tama being in the Bullet Club. Tom Galore, they talked about him being in the Bullet Club. Yada, yada, yada. Unless it is for AJ or somebody else that was in the Bullet Club, they rarely talk about him being in the Bullet Club. Yeah. And that's big for him to be the leader and the person that started it. And I seen him say he hadn't made that much money from the Bullet Club, but the Bullet Club made hundreds of millions of dollars. So that's pretty dope that with his pre-WWE career and then his WWE career. And, man, I just hope he retires in WWE. He's one of those staples of WWE that's like, yeah. Let me ask you this question about Cody's podcast. Do you guys think that they messed up the Demon? And I asked this question because I I know Jay Will's not very versed in New Japan. That's no joke. Everybody can't be versed in everything. But I know people like Jay Will that's out there that didn't really watch New Japan for real and, got the information from other people. So you didn't get to see him and got to see how they used him when he dressed up in face paint. It wasn't used the same way it's used in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
He just did it. And it wasn't like he dressed up in face paint and all that type of stuff and they gave him special powers. In WWE, for some reason, he put his face, he's a superhero. Although against Roman, he was fake dead, whatever. You think that they messed up the demon? I'm gonna go to Jay Will first.
So I'm only going to speak on my experience of seeing him in WWE, and to my knowledge, Demon Finn only lost like twice, but he lost, and that's kind of the issue because I think he lost to Roman with that, but then didn't he also fought against Edge, and that was when he got the joints in the back, the stitches in the back of his head. I think him losing twice kind of does retire the whole idea of the demon because he kind of went undefeated for such a long time, to my knowledge, from what people have told me. So do I think that they've ruined him? Possibly, but I don't. I wonder if he. I mean, I didn't watch that podcast, so I wonder if he feels that it was that WWE ruined it, or was like, okay, I'm ready to leave this alone.
Both.
He's yeah.
So he feels okay then. I can see how you would think that WWE ruined it. I can definitely see that.
And just so you know, it wasn't called the Demon before he was in WWE. That's a WWE manufactured thing. Like I said, when he was in New Japan, he did the same thing, but it was a lot cooler. So he would dress up as Venom.
Yep.
Or he'll dress up
Punisher.
as
Punisher.
As Punisher. Or he'll dress up as somebody else, like kind of similar to. Remember when Rey Mysterio was doing the Joker?
Joker, yeah.
Or he dressed up as Wolverine when he was in AEW for that. Well, not AEW, it was All In, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Finn used to do it. He used to take like comic book characters and then dress up as if like big matches. But it wasn't called the Demon or anything like that. And it wasn't. They didn't announce it like, oh, he got his war paint on and this, then they didn't do that. So. Just to give you some context, Jay Will. King Mel, what you think?
So I see this from Finn's side and the business point side.
Yeah.
So the original concept that Finn thought of when he was wearing the face paint and stuff was like, as Mike was saying, at any given random point, he could just bring out the face paint. That is cool. That is interesting. But then I'm looking at it in business wise, like WWE, we labeled it. We gave it a little bit of backstory on why you need it. And then it does make sense to a degree. You have to go tap into an unforgiving place so that this way that you can win the big rivalry that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, yes, it makes sense to me. And I do like the WWE way. But it's like at the same time, I'm caught in the middle because that's not the original way that he wanted to do it. That's not the original way that Finn wanted to do it. Like, just at any given time, Finn would have liked to just done the Demon on Raw and not have it be all this character-wise. Because remember, at one point, they tried to make like a Irish story about this Demon character. And I felt like that was a little bit too much. Like, y'all try to make a story with the whole Bray Wyatt situation when he was fighting Bray Wyatt and his sister Abigail, and that was too much.
Yeah.
But bringing him out, like how y'all did with the Edge situation, that was cool.
Right.
Even though he had the match with Roman, yes, we laughed about it all on the show. That was still cool to like when they brought him out.
Yeah.
Even because it gave a point where it was like, the Demon ain't never lose. The Demon ain't never lose. So how the hell Roman gonna keep this title if the Demon ain't never lose?
I ain't gonna hold you. We knew he was gonna lose.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, but
that Roman era, bro. Yeah.
Once in a lifetime. That's a
It
once in a
was- I think
lifetime
it was
thing.
how he lost. That was the problem.
That's what it was, Jay Will.
It was how he lost. That was the problem.
Exactly. So, Mel, I'm with you.
Mhm.
As somebody that 613, we've been doing this for 6 years now. As somebody that has kind of been, I guess, the boss man, you want to say, I don't know, whatever. I hate being called that, but the boss man. I get you have to do certain things for business purposes. For example, if you look at the Demon now in AAA, he has the puppet, the Demon puppet. They probably sold 1,000,000 of them puppets. So I get it. I'm with you. But, man, Vince, come on, man. Like, could we just leave something sacred? You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, when you saw Shawn Michaels in white, you knew it was time to turn up. You knew it might have been the best match you ever seen in your life. Not saying it was, but it might have been whenever you saw Shawn Michaels in white. Even Seth Rollins when he's in white. You know, and there's a going back to Ric Flair. When Ric Flair wears, I believe it's red tights, he loses. So I get it, but at the same time, it's like, can we just have something that we can hold on to as a fan, like with Finn?
I mean, to a certain degree, WWE has been doing that for a while because I remember, I think it was a feud between Mick Foley and Triple H, and Foley's like, "Oh, I got to bring my friend out," and then he comes out as Cactus Jack, and that brings a whole different level of how the match is going to turn
But
out.
they didn't overdo it though.
Yeah, it definitely can for sure. I agree, but I mean, they have been doing that for a while, and I think that like. I know. I just kind of wonder if the whole idea of it coming over from being a Japan thing, then being brought here, was like a whole other. Like they wanted to make sense for the American audience because
No, hell no. They didn't they didn't
No.
care nothing about that.
They
They
didn't.
didn't care about that. They were just trying to. They saw this is. I'm sorry to cut you off, Mel, but I think we about to say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
The first time he did it in NXT, if I'm not mistaken, that's when Vince took over NXT.
Mm-mm.
Or later on.
It was still ran and operated with Triple H.
Okay, either way, Vince saw it and said, "God damn, pal. That's a lot of money, pal." And that's what happened. It was all about, I don't think that the thing is with WWE is, and this is how I know it's a money thing. Usually things that aren't created in WWE, they don't even let them use. Or they don't even give them like the proper
acknowledgement
or proper backing. For example, if that was the case, we would have been seen the Bullet Club in WWE.
Yeah.
Or DNWO would have worked in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
If Vince don't create it, well, if WWE doesn't create it, then they don't give their all for it. So this was one of the things, even like for fans that watched it from New Japan, that got to see Finn do it, you were hyped because we get to see him tapping into this. Like one of the things when he first signed was one of the questions was he going to do this? But again, the difference between New Japan was it wasn't called the Demon. He didn't just randomly just turn into this mythical dude that doesn't feel any pain or anything like that. WWE made it into its own gimmick. So it's Finn and then there's the Demon. Mm-hmm. Similar to Bray Wyatt, where there was Bray Wyatt and then there was the Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's hard to say. It's hard to say what I want to say, but I think it's a good topic. I think that's something. Let me ask you this question quickly for both of you. Do you think we see the Demon within the next year?
No.
Yes. If he gets kicked out of the Judgment Day, I think he comes back. I think he comes back against Dominic Mysterio because you could see everything brewing between those two and Liv.
I got one better for you. I think we see the Demon within the next 3 weeks. I think we see the Demon if he loses the Punk. And depending on how good that match is, I see us getting an versus Punk match at Royal Rumble.
Mm.
Because who's next? Which segue king? Which gets me into, and we're going to talk more about this next week. We're going to be brief on this week. We're leading in WrestleMania season. The start of WrestleMania season, which is the Royal Rumble. I don't want to talk about anything else. I just need you guys quick predictions. Off the top of your head, do not give me no long drawn out nothing. Who's winning the women's Royal Rumble? Who's winning the men's Royal Rumble? Jay Will.
Bianca coming back and winning.
Ooh, that's a okay. Men's. Take it too long.
You know what? Shooting in the dark trick.
Yeah, you shooting in the dark for real.
Yeah.
Like that room ain't got no light. Trick Williams winning the Royal Rumble. Yeah, all right, I got a better chance of making Dom you. King Mel.
I got right now. I think Raquel Rodriguez is a pretty good one.
You muted.
I was thinking about the men's Rumble. I wouldn't be upset if Jacob ends up winning it.
Okay.
Especially if he doesn't beat Drew. If that doesn't work out, then yeah, that'd be a good story, a good story to have going on for a while.
Okay. So you see his shirt. There's a that made a new move to AMC. Me and Jay Will, we're gonna sit back. We're gonna relax. The floor is yours, King Mel.
Man. I thought it was a solid episode. I'm not gonna say
TNA has didn't even say the name. TNA has moved to AMC. Go ahead, King Mel.
yes. I thought it was a solid place and episode. Number one, they brought back out AJ Styles. Get ready to fly. All I kept saying in the house is I am. Like, so that just brought back memories talking about earlier, like you were saying earlier. This is one of those guys where you've seen majority of his career right in front of you.
Yeah.
Since like 2000, 2001. So that was a great feeling. Then we got the Elegance brand. They won the Women's Knockouts champion. I thought that was okay. Bully Ray was out there. Dixie Carter got booed. She was out there.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I missed it. So was it Hogan's last appearance, Bad Boo?
No, because that was hate. That was hate.
But it was like
it was close.
It was rough. Like it got so bad I had to mute my TV for a second. Like damn. Like it was really bad. I mean, it is what it is. She know what she did.
Right.
Me personally, I would have got more legends. Now I know it's kind of because like you got AJ Styles, a WWE partnership. You can't bring in somebody like Jeff Jarrett.
Right.
Because he's down with AEW.
Right.
But it'd have been cool if, y'all could have made a call to Sting.
Nah, he's with AEW too.
Is he still under contract? I know he's retired. He might have a Legends deal or AEW type deal with them.
Right.
As far as that goes. I would have loved as well. And this guy doesn't get a lot of credit when it comes to TNA. He's an afterthought. Raven. I think they should have made a call to Raven. Or you could have had Ron Killings, R-Truth, whatever you want to call out there. It's a lot of people that y'all could have acknowledged out there, but I'm glad y'all did bring out AJ Styles. For the main event, Santana did win back the TNA champion, which was a feel-good moment. but at the same time, he's gonna have to defend the title again against Frankie at Genesis.
Right.
So that's also something else to look out for. It would have been more dope if a lot of visa issues didn't happen at the show because a lot of people was caught in the UK, like Leon Slater. He was just caught in the UK and stuff. But we know what he did on his day off, call out sick one day, show up with your friends the next day and have fun.
Hey, when is Genesis again?
I believe it's either is it the 23rd? I want to say it's a weekend.
Okay. So maybe next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, hey, listen. Before we get out of here, we can't not talk about these guys. The company that is trying to be the first company to actually hurt somebody in the ring on purpose. That's right. A-Dub. AEW. Does anybody have anything to say about them real quick? I know
I
Jay
do.
don't, so I'm not even going to even say nothing. I'm not even going to give it to him. Genesis is tonight, actually. Oh, by the time you see this, Genesis will have aired. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll probably do some shorts about it. So check out the YouTube channel for that. Anybody got anything to say about AEW?
I do.
Damn it, I thought we was going to end the show. Okay, go ahead.
Willow.
Wardlow or Willow?
Willow.
Okay.
First woman to hold two titles at once at AEW. And I mean, what I mean by that is only AEW champions. Only
We
AEW.
ain't talking about 16 belt Mercedes.
Well, the belts is looking like they declining. And then at the same time, she said she's taking a break right now.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't seen her lose not one of them belts yet, bro. And
Nah,
she,
she lost.
I mean, we talking about the other ones, not the AEW ones. We talking about the other ones that she's lost. I ain't seen her lose them joints.
She lost the Rev Pro title.
No. I know that she lost it.
Oh,
I'm
you
saying we
saying?
didn't see it.
I got you. My bad.
We just
My
told us she
bad.
lost it. And that's one thing Jay Will did say when Jay Will first came back to the show. He said these title reigns mean nothing if we don't get to see her lose them and see who she loses them to.
It only helps that one person in that one company that doesn't have a TV show.
Yeah. But it's about to be Black History Month, so we would not talk about our queens. Shouts out to her. Is there anything I want to ask you? Is there any truth to the Rascals going to AEW?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I mean, they made their decision. Well, it's gonna be a lot of moving parts in TNA. That's the best thing right now with TNA is you really don't know what's happening. Cause if you're paying attention, a lot of people is transitioning to WWE from the
Right.
TNA contracts,
Right.
or they're going to AEW. Now, some is staying with TNA for AMC and things to that nature, but some people is making the transition to better themselves in WWE, or some people is showing up in AEW like Ace Austin, Jake something, Josh Alexander, Mikey Speedball. So
They're gonna really be smoking weed in AEW on TV. They're not even gonna be alluding to it. They really gonna be smoking weed in their clubhouse.
I mean,
They are. You know it.
yeah,
You know it.
I just
You know it.
honestly, me personally, I feel like they should have just stayed in TNA.
Me too. Me
Right now, the track record is not too good from a TNA wrestler going over to AEW.
or
You got
WWE.
I mean, I got a better chance in WWE. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I'm saying WWE. Like right now in AEW,
Mm-hmm.
if you came from WWE compared to like 2 years ago, no one can,
Sure
and they
don't.
don't utilize you. So to your point, like the TNA going to AEW, I'm saying the same thing with a WWE wrestler going to AEW right now.
No, I got you.
Like AEW focus more on their homegrown talent for the most part.
which is that's not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
But if y'all gonna keep signing these talent, throwing them in the Don Callis family or throwing them into some random faction, that ain't really helping them to a degree. Cause it's like most people is already familiar with them.
Right.
From some stuff that they either did with WWE or just being around TNA, being loyal TNA fans. So it's like you setting an expectation, and then the expectation is bad.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, listen, man. We are at the end of our show. This is our first show back. This is a great show back. I'm glad to be back with my guys. Jay Will, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook as Jay Will, JAYWIL with just one L on Facebook, and you can find the In the Four Corners Facebook group. Then you can also find me on, not Twitter, you can find me on IG as Pharaoh_Will X. Oh man, I don't even remember that joint. I'll get back to that. Next week I got y'all.
Every week this dude does my job talking about the Facebook group, and he don't post nothing in that group. I don't get it. He promote that group like it's his. He don't never post nothing. King Mel, tell him where they can find you, bro.
King Mel 13 on IG, King Mel Stack on TikTok, Facebook, Jemell Scroggins. On X, I am King Mel Stacks. I'm out here growing. So listen, I'm the one that's gonna spoil your wrestling event. You ain't watching, you should have been quick enough. Should have gotten out there quicker. Hey,
it's like power.
Hey man. Yo, the power of social media is in your hands. Remember that. Yeah. If you don't want spoilers, delete it.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. The power, the Tommy's power just ended. Bruh. That train came on at 12 midnight. By 1:15, if you ain't watched that train, you was short. You was short, bro. You was short. Dog, I'm glad I watched it. Like, I turned off my phone and watched it, just so y'all know. I turned my phone off just like, so I couldn't be watching it and looking at my phone at the same time. So I turned my phone off. As soon as I turned my phone back on, the very first post I saw was, Tariq here in Chicago. I'm like, dog, if I didn't watch this joint, I'd have been blown, bro. But unlike my counterparts, I make it easy for you guys to find me. Coach Drip _Mike T on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, and Michael Turner on Face Busy. Hey, 613 Faye. You can like and subscribe to us. Please like and subscribe to us. We got more content coming. You got King Mel's top 5 wrestling moments of the week each and every Monday at midnight. You got us each and every Monday. And you got Moco Center coming back in the fall. D-Man K Sports Podcast is coming back very soon. We'll let y'all know soon. And we got other content as well. You can check out our shorts and all that type of stuff. Hey, man, we're an independent company. We need y'all love and support. So please hit that like and subscribe button. Hey. I don't know what old man Marshall and old man Wildcard Mark used to say, leave this something to the professionals. I'm not gonna say that no more. That's done. Okay. What I will say is, foes up, quads down. We love y'all. Hey man, we out of here. Count.